Hello, hello.
Are we on?
You're on now.
Welcome to another episode of the Sharpshooters. I'm hoping we can all hear me. We were having a little bit of microphone difficulties. We are back for another episode. Tonight is our game night as we prep for Survivor Series this month, and we have a couple of big weeks coming up. We figured tonight would be a nice night to revisit some of our favorite segments, and also to introduce Matt to Sporcle, which he was not here for on the first time, so it should be very interesting. As always, though, we are starting with our trivia question of the week, which is my turn, and this week's trivia question is very interesting. In 1997, WWF introduced the new Scratch logo. At what pay-per-view was that debuted?
I think I know this one.
Oh my god, I'm so upset. Of course he does.
I think.
I fucking hate you.
It's I'm probably wrong. Hold on. Well,
I just want you to know I don't like
all right, fair enough.
Any ideas?
Stop Googling it.
No, I'm. Hold on.
Stop Googling.
No.
Oh, wait a second.
Okay.
While they think of their answers, I didn't make my introductions. As always, we are your guests. I am Danny. This is Matt. We have Juicebox, and we are here for again another episode of the Sharpshooters. If you weren't here for the trivia question, the WWF debuted their new Scratch logo in 1997. At what pay-per-view was that logo debuted?
He knows.
I don't know. I think I
He
do.
knows.
He knows.
Should I just say it, or
Say
do you
it.
want to? All right. I'm gonna go with WWF In Your House Rock Bottom.
That's a great.
I think that's wrong.
I think that's a great guess. I was thinking it was like an in your house type of thing too. I'll go King of the Ring.
Woo! Thought you had me for a second. You scared me when you said you knew it. It was
I
actually
didn't say I know it.
in honor of this month, WWF Survivor Series, 1997.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
I found that very interesting as well. I double checked multiple sites, so I wasn't sure if that was correct. But that was when they debuted the first vignette where Bret Hart ended it with like I forgot, it was like this. No, imagine WCW.
I mean, technically, that was Survivor Series '97.
Yeah.
That was the screw job. It's the same show.
No, he also ended that vignette. I forgot what it was. It was a pretty famous one, but he also ended that
Oh.
vignette too.
I think
which
he
is,
got it wrong.
I'm gonna fact check that.
Ah,
there's
damn
no
it.
question.
I was just trying to get a trivia answer. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, that was a good one. I just, again, I figured before my time, I was like, all right, 97, probably an In Your House, like a random one, but
I was hoping you guys wouldn't put it together with the pay-per-view coming up, so I was like, if they think about it, it would be like another Rey Mysterio thing, so I wasn't sure if that was going to work.
yeah.
I never put it together.
Don't sell yourself short, buddy. I believe in you.
I never like it. Oh, man.
It's
All right.
A
well,
for effort. That was a good one.
Thank you. All right, I finally got it.
Congratulations.
There we go.
That
I'm
was
trying
nice.
to catch up to Juicebox here.
One day.
Yes.
One day.
One day. Just 6 trivias away. All right. With that being said, our first segment of the night is an oldie but a goodie. We liked it. We did it once. It was a nice Sporcle event. For those of you who don't know what Sporcle is, Juicebox, would you like to explain?
I'll let Matt. No, I'm kidding. So, Sporcle is a website that puts up timed quizzes, essentially, that are more or less fill in the blanks.
Oh.
But it's like long list of things.
So it's like what are those things called? I can't think of it.
Okay. That's fine. So
Mad Libs?
kind of. Yeah. So basically, the one we did last time, for example, was every TNA champion, like world champion of all time. And it's a list of all the champions. So there was like 60, 70 of them at the time. And we had 10 minutes, I think. Each one's a different time limit.
Mm-hmm.
We had 10 minutes to name all of them. And the good thing is, once you type in the name of one, like let's say we wrote in
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, just because he was never
Rey
in one.
Mysterio.
So if we write AJ Styles and he was a 5-time champion, it just fills in all of the AJ Styles.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to really worry about who was where and which one. You just got to remember the name.
Okay.
And even if you're wrong, you can write it in a wrong one, throw it in there. If you're wrong, you're wrong. So yeah, so we're doing one this week. It's a little bit. It's like twice the size of the one we did for the
Oh,
TNA
geez.
champions.
Oh wow.
But I think we'll. It's a tough one, I think. But I think we're gonna have fun with it. It's only 10 minutes. It's a little timer. We'll see how far we can get, how many we can do. And neither of them know what the subject or topic is. I found it yesterday when trying to search for subjects. I do think for you in particular, this will be a fun one,
Ooh.
and I'm expecting you to carry.
Oh.
You're expecting Matt to carry.
Yes.
Interesting.
And I mean that. I'm not joking.
Okay.
I think you're gonna do good. So
Alright. If you smell what I'm cooking.
it's funny you say that, Matt.
All right.
So whenever
Well,
you're
let's see what
ready,
we got.
we can get that, bring that up on the screen for everyone to see.
Oh, that was a big.
That was a quick flash. I disappeared from our screen. Sorry.
And as always, from last time like we did it, if you have any guesses at home while you're watching us do it and you want to contribute, by all means, throw a name in the chat. Let us know. We'll throw it in, see if it works or not. Last time, I think we got within four left. I think we missed 4 of them.
Yes, we were so, and there were 4 we were
4
upset because we
names
knew.
neither of us watched during that time.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Is it down there, like the window?
Yeah, it looks
No,
like
that's not the window. That's the say something nice.
Oh.
there's also a window right here.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Right
He
here.
just opened it. That's the one on his screen.
Oh, okay.
Sporcle.
All right, just working on getting it going for you guys. A little technical difficulties, but it's all good nonetheless.
The time change always gets us.
Yeah, it's that daylight savings. It's messing with
There it
everything.
is.
But, all right, so this is every pay-per-view match ever in the career of The Rock.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So,
Every pay-per-view match ever.
every pay-per-view match ever that The Rock was in from
the
his
career
debut
of The Rock.
to the end.
No, please, producer,
Yeah.
cover me up.
You're gone.
That's fine. Yeah, it's
make
all
it
good.
big.
It's all good. It's only 10.
I want the fans to see it. They don't need to see my face.
Only 10
Plus, I'm
minutes.
going to be coming up close anyway to type, so it's actually
All
better
right.
if they don't see me.
So,
Spotlight's on you, Matt.
I'll give us like a 30-second little buffer right
yeah,
now
let
to
me
think.
a little bit.
And then we'll hit play quiz when we're ready after that, and we'll get going. So we have 10 minutes. It's 121 pay-per-view matches for The Rock.
Yeah, but what's going to be screwed up is that there's no repeats, so we got to get
There's
100.
No, there's
also
repeats.
more.
He faced
Scroll
Austin
down.
3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, there's more scroll
Was
down.
that? You know, no, there's repeats.
There's
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But that's fine.
fair,
So if you type in Triple H, it's going to give you
Yeah,
every
it's gonna
Triple H
pop up
one.
so much.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm just saying. You just got to think of the names, not
You're
necessarily
right,
every
you're
match.
right.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
we
cool.
may have to lean in here a little bit to see, but this is the burden I chose. I
Well,
figured
this
it'd
is
be
all your
fun.
fault.
So all right, so let's hit play quiz whenever we're ready. In
Producer.
3, 2, 1, and
Nope.
whenever you're good.
I don't know why.
No timer on your end. It's all right.
Sorry, Danny's not ready. Anyway.
Yeah, this is our little mini. Here we go. All right, and
There we
we're
go.
on 10 minutes. Let's start typing in
So
layups.
let's put Triple H.
There we
Start
go.
off a bunch
Oh,
of
they
that.
even
Even
gave
the
you Hunter
Hunter
Hearst.
sounds like yeah. I
Give
Give
guess that.
you Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Mhm.
If I could spell it.
Steve
Steve
Autism.
Steve Austin. All right, a bunch of Steve Austin.
Taker.
Rikishi.
Yeah, Rikishi. Undertaker. Just do our guys first. You know, get them all.
Might as well.
Kane.
Yep.
X-Pac.
Yeah.
Are you guys forgetting John Cena?
I think you missed a C for X-Pac.
No, they put him in.
Oh, they did. I didn't see him.
Did they not?
Try no dash. Just X-Pac, one word.
Oh. John Cena.
Eric
Alright.
Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
His final match.
Really?
They didn't put it in
CK.
there.
CK.
You didn't have to.
You don't.
Oh, you don't?
There you
Yeah,
go.
so you just
Oh.
went Eric Rowan.
The Miz.
The Miz.
R-Truth.
Where are you here, Matt?
He's thinking, he's thinking.
I'm
Um,
just letting you guys go.
Did we do Mankind yet?
No. For some reason, it just take time.
He's very kind.
Mankind. Kurt Angle.
Yeah, let's do Kurt. Didn't he fight Billy Gunn once?
I was gonna say that was definitely a feud.
Oh, boy.
But Batista or no?
Yeah. Rock and Sock. So do all of them. Orton,
Randy
Flair.
Orton.
We're already halfway past. We're already at
Flair.
67.
Wow.
Um,
These are the easy ones. Though.
I know. WrestleMania 2000. Who do we miss? Big Show.
Big Show.
So we got. We got to start looking at names, like pay-per-view names to help.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
bud.
No, you're right. He's sorry for it. You can say his name. He's not Voldemort. He exists.
I'm sorry, man.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah.
I'm blanking on that 01.
Did he
That
ever
was
Razor Ramon. Kevin Nash. Any chance
yeah.
you face
Write him in. Write him in.
I think he faced Scott.
He
Hall.
probably fought Scott Hall.
Yeah, not Razor Ramon.
No.
No.
Kevin
That's
Nash.
right,
Kevin
Kevin
Nash.
Nash.
Booker T.
Oh, Booker T.
Shane McMahon. Do all the Alliance people from 01. That's a T in front of Shane.
Farouk.
Yeah, do Farouk. Try. Did you fight
No.
Edge and
Was
Christian?
it 2 R's for Farouk?
It's 2 O's, I think.
I did 2 O's.
We'll go back to it.
Edge.
I guess it wasn't a pay-per-view.
Christian. Ken Shamrock? Definitely.
Yeah, they did
Look
Ooh,
how
well.
many that was. That was so many.
we're struggling on the early parts.
Mhm.
King of the Ring 2000. He was in a 6-man tag. He took on Vince, or Mr. McMahon. I'm pretty sure that was the third there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to fill in the matches now. 6-pack challenge was Mankind.
Oh, SummerSlam 2002 was Brock.
Yep. Armageddon 99 was a tag team match. Was it Road Dogg maybe? Had to be, right? Billy Gunn and Road Dogg. There you go. No Mercy 99. A singles match. I gotta come back to that. Did he ever fight Benoit maybe? Fully Loaded, I think he fought Benoit.
Jericho.
Did we just kill the whole right line? Is that gone?
No, there's
Almost.
still Survivor Series.
We got
01.
Survivor Series 01. Producer, can you scroll up a little bit? No, I wasn't sure if that was anymore.
All right, you're good.
So we saw Survivor Series 01 all the way on the right.
Well, that was Survivor Series. That was Shane, Booker, Kurt, Austin. Who else?
That was the team.
Who else was on that
Who
team?
was the 5th member of Team Alliance? Austin, Kurt, Angle, Booker, Rob Van Dam? Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
Backlash
go. You can't even see
03.
me on here. Let's
Backlash
go.
03. That was. Who did he fight at Backlash 03 after Austin left?
I just covered past me. I just saw the video. Okay, sorry. Where are we? We're at Unforgiven 99. Can you scroll down now, produce?
We're close, man. We have
Oh,
20.
man.
We have
Okay.
20 names
I
left.
just want to do Control Plus just to make it bigger.
Control plot.
I'm just gonna need to hold Alt.
Try.
No, that was you.
Hold Alt.
Hold Alt. Go ahead.
There we go. Okay.
Can you go? I need you to click the space bar now for enter. Oh man, we're so close.
Who's Backlash 03?
Okay.
Go Goldberg.
Goldberg.
That's what Backlash 03 is. Okay, so the whole last row is done, I think.
Yep.
Okay, so now the middle.
We still have No Mercy 99.
Is that in an Unforgiven 99 was a 6-pack challenge? Who else is in that? Mankind,
Triple H, Kane.
Triple H,
Big
Kane,
Show.
Big Show.
I put Rikishi. No, that wasn't that
who
one.
the fuck was the other person?
Triple H,
Boss Man?
Big
No,
Show.
not Boss Man.
Not
Put in
Austin.
Big Boss Man.
Yeah, try it. I don't think it's
Well,
Boss
he
Man.
definitely faced Big Boss Man.
Not
No,
pay-per-view.
not on pay-per-view.
Okay. Honestly, and everything on that left is going to be tough because I wasn't watching. That's where I'm going to need.
Less than 20 left. Though.
Yeah, we have 4 minutes to go.
I know that Paul was not. Oh
Um,
man, all his early stuff. Oh, who did he face for the IC belt early with the Master Sultan?
Sultan's already on there. They filled it in.
Is it?
Because that's Rikishi.
Yeah, they filled in all the
Fuck.
gimmicks.
I forgot that was Rikishi's
Yep.
other name.
Try.
Face Goldust. Yeah.
There you go.
Are we sure Big Boss Man wasn't?
He just tried it.
I know, but
Yeah.
who did he roll up quick in the the King of the Ring tournament for the title. I
You
thought it was
mean,
Big Boss.
you mean
Man.
Survivor Series?
Oh, that's Survivor Series. Never mind.
Bro, that Unforgiven 99 is pissing me off. Mankind, Triple H, King, and Big Show. Who else would have been in that fucking challenge?
I don't know. We gotta move on though.
Okay.
That left.
All these early in your houses.
Hold on, just can you scroll down a little bit?
Producer.
Or are we good on this row?
Can you show
I think
that?
we're good.
Like
I
a
think we
Shamrock,
should
the
see.
last one. I just want
No,
to.
I think Mankind, but I think it's all.
We're good on under
Judgment
that.
Day in
Good.
your house. Okay.
So we can see all the rest of them.
Okay.
If you scroll, perfect.
I
right
think
there.
Farouk is in there. Try again.
I try for.
I
Ron
know,
Simmons,
but
I'll try,
or
maybe.
try Mark Henry. There you
There
go.
you go,
And try
Ron
Mark
Simmons.
Henry
Just 2 A's.
and D'Lo.
Oh, 2 A's.
And D'Lo? There we go. Now we're moving. Nope. Okay, go back. Dan Severn. Let's go.
I just had a name.
Put JBL.
No, definitely
But maybe
worth a shot,
maybe
Bradshaw.
what's his face?
not. I just had a name and then.
Try Crush. Fuck you, no.
No, that wasn't the name. I was sorry. That was the name I was thinking.
All right, we're 14.
Before Dan Severn. Who was the name you said before Dan Severn? Because that reminded me of someone.
Bradshaw, I think, and Farouk.
No.
Mark Henry.
D'Lo Brown.
Val Venus. Really?
2
For the
minutes, 2
IC
minutes
belt.
left. We're not gonna get it. I can't think of any of the early ones. I'm gonna keep thinking about Unforgiven '99.
Shawn
Yeah.
Michaels. We didn't even say
No,
his
never
name.
fixed
They
Shawn
never
Michaels.
Never fought.
Trust me, I know that. I would have been.
Yep.
I would love that. Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan.
So it's the big
Right.
holes are the 10-man tag
Ric
and the
Flair,
Survivor
we already
Series.
picked Ric Flair.
Nah, because this is all 97, 98 now we're stuck on.
Oh, the 10-man
so
tag
it's
Survivor
10-man tags
Series.
and Survivor Series. So it'd be like a multi-man.
Oh, that sucks.
This is early The Rock.
Oh, Road Warriors,
Who would he have
baby.
fought? Like think about there you
Yeah.
go, Hawk and Animal.
There we go.
Oh man, this is what happened last time. We're 10 away.
I know
with
this
a minute
sucks. I need to know that Unforgiven 99.
Who did Crush and did Crush team with anybody that would have been in there? Like Axel's what fucking name? Demolition? I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there.
Was
Who did-
Hawk,
who did he-
Animal, Shamrock?
Who did
else?
he beat in his debut? I can't remember.
It was Survivor Series, wasn't it? It was a
Goldust.
10-man
Was
tag.
put in Goldust.
Savio Vega?
Yeah.
I already put in.
There you go.
Barry did Goldust.
I already put in Goldust.
Did you try Godfather?
Godfather, I did not try.
Nope.
No. Fuck.
Owen? Do we type in Owen? Really?
Bulldog?
Yeah, try Bulldog. There you
Ah,
go.
there, Unforgiven
okay.
99. Yes.
7 more, 30 seconds.
Oh, that made me so happy. That
I
was
got
that.
nothing. I can't help
30
it.
seconds.
Whatever's
we're done.
left.
But those are all fucking Survivor Series
It's
matches.
it's
7 left.
I'm never gonna. I those are just guesses. I don't know. 6-man tag. Who is the 6-man tag? Shamrock, Farouk. Who would have been their 6th? Who would have been their 3rd? Shamrock, Farouk. It would have been against the Nation.
No, but why Shamrock was
Ahmed Johnson.
Hurry, 9 seconds.
Oh, not for who I thought though, but that's also though we got
We're
some.
5 away.
Damn.
5 away.
Damn.
Lawler, you piece of
Chain,
shit.
Skull, 8 Ball. You said them. Get this out of here. Get this ad out of here. I need to know the rest
All
of
right,
them.
all right. It's not going
No,
anywhere.
I'm angry.
It's not going anywhere. Don't worry.
You said that too. Skull, 8 Ball. I just couldn't think of their names.
Well, I said Axe Smash. I didn't
Steve
say that name.
Blackman
All right.
Jerry Lawler.
and Jerry Lawler.
All right. Well, were they 5 different names at least? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Lawler I would not have gotten. Blackman, I'm surprised we didn't get.
I'm not. I mean, I
Just reset all the other names. You
Close,
know, if
man.
if I don't know what our little short friend's username on here is, Luke, but
thought Freebird.
he would have definitely gotten Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Damn, that was close. So it
That was good, man. 116 out of 121. That was
Good job,
really
guys.
good.
Yeah, there you go. Almost.
Oh,
That was cool.
stupid. What was their stupid name?
So that's Sporcle.
Disciples of Apocalypse. Those fucking assholes.
Oh. I'm just glad we got everything from when I started watching on. It would have drove me nuts if we
To be honest with you, the ones we didn't get, I'm not mad because I wouldn't have, like, Jerry Lawler I never would have thought of. All 3 of those names for the Disciples of Apocalypse I never would have thought of. And then what was the last name? Steve Blackman?
Yeah.
That
Well,
one would have just been a guess.
the
Like,
good
I never
thing-
knew.
The good thing is, I think we only truly missed like 3 matches.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a Survivor Series, a 10-man, and then the Lawler, I mean,
Because
the Blackman thing.
because 3 of them were in one match. Damn, that was so close.
Hmm.
That was good.
Interesting.
That's good. Fun
All right.
times.
With that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Where's Matt at?
See you soon.
Oh my God, man.
What was that?
Welcome back. I apologize about that
Never.
weird introduction. So we are back, and we really hope you enjoyed that game of Sporcle. That was very intense, and we were just 5 away. Like we were just saying, thank God. It was 5 that we didn't really know, so we weren't that upset about it. With that being said, where's Matt at this week? I feel like you had a little
I don't know where.
down week.
Let me talk to you.
I watched a little.
Let me talk to you.
I watched Dynamite and Collision. I just skipped Rampage. I
Okay.
don't even know who was on Rampage.
All right. We'll fill you in.
I read the results of whatever that Saudi thing's called.
Crown Jewel.
That thing.
Whatever that Saudi thing was.
Yes, that's where I'm at. Some quick notes on Dynamite. Claudio's shoulders were up in that first match that they counted 3 on him. I don't know if you saw that. Go to the replay, producer.
There you go.
Replay.
Yeah,
Right
it was
after you-
when he put his feet on the shoulders and then he did the DDT, I think, or something
Roll the clip.
at the end.
Just rewatch, you'll see they
Alright.
counted 3. His shoulders were up.
Who's the referee?
It's probably Remsburg.
Rick Knox.
No, not for that. It was probably Bryce.
I thought the split Titantron for the
I love that
Adam
match, by
Page.
the way. Just while
Which
we're
one?
at it, the
Which
OC Claudio.
That was a good
That was
match.
great.
Oh
Great
yeah,
match.
of course.
Yeah,
but
loved
Claudio, his shoulders are not on the mat. I don't know if you noticed, but when the Hung Bucks came out, how they split the Titantron, I like that. That was a good touch.
Does this?
Good touch.
it. Yeah, all right.
Good touch. I'm just going by my notes here, so
That's fine. Do
Yeah.
your thing.
just this quick hitters with
Let's do
Matt.
it.
Maybe
Let's
we'll
do
change
it.
this. Maybe we'll change the segment to quick hitters.
How about, never mind.
I was gonna say quick shots.
I was gonna say hit it and quit it, but
It's a working title.
working. Top-
Any of you at home, any suggestions for Matt's new segment? Let us know.
Tops and bottoms. No.
Matt Jackson should go to jail for that assault on the ring post. That was pretty brutal, and I'm surprised that they put that on TV.
Little crybaby.
Um,
He was so scared I was scared for my life watching it.
I'm out on the Acclaimed. I've officially gone.
Wow, out.
I've jumped the picket sign.
I figured after Saturday, I was like, I knowing how you felt.
But I wrote this.
Yeah,
but I wrote
Saturday
this
wasn't
down.
great.
But I wrote this down before their match, even
Oh my.
on Dynamite. This was early on Dynamite. I was out on them.
Well, true. To be fair, yeah, they did that bit like 3-4 times in one night. That didn't really help.
It's brutal. They're just.
Again, it's just the
whining,
damn it Max thing for me.
Mhm.
But I get it. I get what you're saying.
It's not even that.
For me, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For you, I'm
It's
sure
just
it's
them being icky.
Ew, no,
That's
please.
the best way for me to put it.
Icky.
I have a question actually.
Okay.
Juice, are you going to start cheering for Tony per Edge's request? Because on Dynamite he said, if all of you knew what Tony Schiavone did backstage, you would cheer for him.
Well, I don't know, so absolutely not. I would not cheer. Even if I knew everything he did,
Alright.
I would not cheer for
Also-
him.
So Edge,
Adam Copeland.
whatever your name is,
I'm a man of standards.
Juicebox likes you, but he won't listen to you. The new Kyle Fletcher look, A+.
I like it a lot too.
I'm into that now.
I agree with that.
Another question: does Kenny Omega do all his promos double speed? He is. The more I
He
watch
is
him,
very intense with his. Yeah.
he's very weird on the mic. Actually, the more I
Oh,
watch,
He's a weird person.
100%.
He is a weird person.
He's very like eccentric, but he's always been like that on the mic, where he's just like kind of spastic almost.
It's like he's losing his breath every time.
yeah,
I get it, yeah. Also, he cuts a lot of his promos after a match.
yeah, I guess so.
So.
I wrote Ibushi sucks. I forget why.
Because he's coming. He's coming back
You know you're ready. Get ready for it.
next week.
You're getting ready for another Bushi
Teaming up with
that sexy body
no more BS.
And well, that's where I had next.
and the Golden Jets.
I have It's the Big Show with a sad face.
No more Big Show.
No.
No, but it is the Big Show, and his legs look awful. I feel like
It's his hip. He has like no right hip.
Yeah,
It's
we.
like he's standing like this.
It was very strange.
It's
Like
like-
I saw the videos, and for a little bit, I thought it was maybe like his gear camouflaged into the Titantron, and then when I realized it didn't, I was like, I don't want to watch now. Like I'm afraid we're gonna see something very
it's just not
medically
believable. It's just not
impossible.
believable. One chop block and you could take him out,
Chop block.
one chop block. You might actually just
kill him.
yeah, his hip might just be broken. It's
Um,
not safe.
my favorite moment of the night was when Excalibur was reading the Wipeout ad, and he said John Cena's name, and Taz goes, "Hey."
I know that guy. So I think I told you guys this, or I told somebody, but I was in the other room at that point, like getting water, and I just hear Excalibur going, John Cena, and I was like, what? Like in the other room, I was like, no fucking way. I ran back in. I was like, no way, he's here.
He was
He
on
wasn't
the screen.
He wasn't there though.
Julia Hart is now Blue Cane. I've noticed she got remarketed.
What?
Because of the blue mist.
Yeah, but
It's
oh Jesus.
enough for me.
And I finish it up with Roddy's now being nice to MJF.
I love
Roddy is nice.
Adam.
I love a little power spurt.
Oh man.
Like he hits the knee and immediately.
That
that
was
was that
that
was
was
Collision. That was on Collision.
my
That was good. That was good.
favorite part of that segment
Yeah.
was him going in, putting a perfect knee drop,
Just
and then
dropping.
falling and be like, and then them having to carry him to the wheelchair. I was like, this is
Yeah,
perfect.
They're
I
there.
love everything about this. It was so great.
they're nailing that.
It's really good.
I didn't take any notes on Collision, but we could discuss.
Sure. Yeah. So I
Well,
guess
that segment was great.
Yeah.
The 8-man tag was pretty standard. I feel like just a bunch of
Yeah, I had it on in the
Stuff
background.
thrown in.
I didn't actually.
what I
look at it.
really enjoyed, and you guys tell me how you felt about this, because I know you like them more because you've seen more ROH. The Righteous with Jake the Snake.
Oh, I like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was funny because I feel like they came up recently, and Juice pointed out that they haven't been on TV since, and then for them to come out, I was like, oh, there they are.
so they were on the past 2 episodes they were on, but yeah,
For Ring of Honor.
yeah, for Ring of Honor. But even before that, they weren't on for like a month
Mm-hmm.
or so. Like it was just too long after that. So before we continue, could we just bring up the AEW rankings? Because if you guys didn't know, like we said a few weeks ago, AEW rankings are back, baby. Made by yours truly every week, showing you the movement of the pluses and the minuses. So let's bring it up. We can show you all.
Number 1 contender, Julie.
I did forget about the AEW rankings.
Well then. All right. Well, they're ready to go. So whenever we can keep talking about AEW, and whenever we're ready, we can pop them on the screen. No
yeah,
problems
they'll
at
pop
all.
up in a little bit.
Um,
Team to fart.
oh dang, nice little fart. Thank you.
God.
So let's see. I'll stick with AEW first.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mogul Embassy, greatest trio of all time.
Jesus
Good for
Christ.
them.
Oh,
Trio champs.
But
Yet
I'm glad
again.
that happened, and good.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we didn't want the Home Bucks to win it. We didn't want them to continue with it. It was dumb. It was a good way for them to lose it with the swerve stuff in there still. Like, I'm very happy that they lost it. Very happy that Mobile Embassy won it. It's great.
Mhm.
So shouldn't they not be on this list then?
So they are the Ring of Honor trio champions. This is AEW rankings for wins and
Yeah,
losses in
yeah,
AEW.
that's fair, that's
No, it's the mentality. I mean, for what it's worth, also last time they were doing the rankings and they got rid of them. Ring of Honor wasn't what it was.
Yeah.
So that's another one that I've kind of been juggling with putting people on or off. So for now, I'm gonna keep rolling with it like this. If they change, I'm not gonna start doing Ring of Honor rankings. That's ridiculous. But yeah. So for now, not a lot of movement on the men's side. Wardlow moved up 1. The bottom 3 though are debuts on the list.
Wait, who moved down one if Wardlow moved up one?
So that's the thing. So the bottom 3 are all debuts. So 3, 4, and 5 from last week are all off the list.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I haven't really done it. I could probably think of a new. I'll do like a star for like debuts or whatever for next ones. But yeah, the women's all stayed the same, just moving up and down. Willow stayed in the middle. I felt like those were fair. I feel like Soraya's had enough time at number 1. I think she's clearly not wrestling anytime soon. Her and Ruby on the outs. And then
yeah, this was great.
yeah, and then from there, Guns and Bucks, I flipped
agree.
them. Jericho, Omega, and the Kingdom are debuts on the tag team list. Mogul Embassy and LFI are debuts. And then Dark Order moved down because they really haven't done anything.
They disappeared also, yeah.
So, yeah. And there really wasn't much trios or tag matches to do stuff with this week.
Why is
I
Daniel
know.
Garcia getting a title match?
So, yeah, so we'll get to that. Actually,
Because of his dance moves.
yeah. Well, so it happened on
Very-
Rampage.
Oh, it happened on Rampage. See,
Happened on
Skipped it.
Rampage. So Daniel Garcia.
Oh, you didn't watch Rampage? Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, you forgot.
Daniel Garcia
That's
wrestled
not fucking funny.
wrestled Trent, and after the match, he got on the mic, said, "It was a really good promo actually. If we can find it on Twitter or YouTube, I'll send it to you." But he just kind of went off and was like, "I've had enough. It's time for me to step up and do my own thing, and I'm waiting and waiting, and I'm going for a championship." And he called that MJF. MJF accepted, and they're facing on Wednesday.
okay,
So there you go.
there we go.
And they made it clear that if he were to win, then he would replace MJF in the title match.
I did
at
hear
Full
that.
Gear. So that means he's gonna win.
Yeah. So I do have one more surprise for you guys. I did compile a best of video.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So it's
Stop
the,
it.
No,
We're not playing a
it's
video.
it's a compilation I put together, the best of the Elites Trios Championship title reign.
He's so stupid.
If we can bring that video up to show the best of their clips, thank you. Oh, that's right. They have nothing because they didn't do anything with the title reign. So we can move on from that. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's see what else we got here. That important announcement sucked. So stupid.
Oh, about the trees?
No, yeah, about the trees
Oh my God.
and about the all in like
You could buy
tickets
for next
pre-sale.
August,
So stupid.
Starting. Yeah.
Should have just been a tweet. Don't know why they wasted their time.
Could have been an
Because
email.
Tony Khan
Yeah.
needs to make announcements.
They got us.
Cal-
KPIs.
Callis family, I'm not sold on them yet, only because I feel like right now Don's getting all the heat, and it should be put on like Takeshita and Hobbs, like for being heels and like them. And I feel like right now it's all on Callis, and I get it's the Callis family, but I'm not there yet. I'm on the fence with
Okay.
how it is. Like
Maybe they'll start scissoring.
I mean, literally because of the Last Supper portrait, like it has to be all on Callus, because Callus is like technically all these feuds are stemming from Callus, and he's sicking his guys
Yeah.
on them.
No, I know. Just you get what I'm saying though. Like it's not really on them right now. Like Takeshita and Hobbs and Guevara and all these people should have like they should be getting the heat. They all recently like turned heel in a way.
Well, what I also feel like is happening is that they're besides Sammy, I think Sammy actually got hurt, but like
Yeah.
the rest of them are just they're doing a match and then disappearing off TV for like a week or two, and the other one's doing a match, and then it's cycling. So they each get TV time, but for some reason they're not doing TV time together.
Mhm.
So that it's not like it's like a weird family dynamic. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see, but I'm not sold on it yet.
Like stepbrothers.
Rampage notes. Alex Abrahantes is a loser. I hate him.
He had a good interview on
Yeah,
Where
Collision.
he's the hype man.
He put
bro.
himself. He dressed up in makeup for the triple threat match. He put on full face paint. I was like, you are a loser. Like, hate him.
Sierra.
I was actually kind of close. Danhausen is back.
Is it?
Came back
That
on
was
Rampage.
so funny.
I missed it.
Good.
So
Good.
the way they did it,
It was great.
the way they did it, I think it was Marvez. Somebody was
Mhm.
backstage talking on the mic.
No,
No,
it was
RJ
RJ.
City. RJ City, and he's like, "Oh, next week, next week, Danhausen is returning."
No.
or something
Tonight.
like that. Or
No, he was
tonight.
like, and
Oh, yeah.
and tonight we had the return of Danhausen, and he's like waiting for him. Danhausen comes on the screen, he's like, I changed my mind next week, and then just walks off the screen, and that's the whole thing. And RJ is like, next week we had the return of Danhausen, and then just like stays on the screen till they cut.
So I was close because I think I said November 1st originally.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
fair.
technically came back November 3rd, so I'll
That's
take
fair.
it.
All right.
But
That was just a really good segment. I thought it was really like just
yeah.
perfect.
Last note I have about Rampage
No,
is
next week.
last note about Rampage is do they reuse the same Mark Henry clip each week with him saying it's time for the main event?
think-
I really don't
I think
enjoy that
now they
anymore.
have, yeah.
I mean, they don't even do it the
I
right way.
I like
anymore.
the way they used to do it.
It
and
used to
I
be an
don't-
actual like live interview.
Yeah, like that was so much
Um,
better.
That's why I
Just
feel like they
stupid.
probably just like taped it once and they just reused.
Which
the
doesn't
same-
make sense because it's taped. I was gonna say it's also taped, so like, why can't they just do it? It's very frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very dumb.
Honestly, I think it's because they probably do reuse the same clip.
They
I don't think they have Mark there every week.
Poor Mark.
Yeah,
No, they used to.
He has like
But,
2 lines. He can't even give him the 2 lines on a weekly basis.
yeah. I mean, he does.
He got mad.
I also like how they put Paul White on announcing to
Really
hype
hype
up
him,
him for like next week.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
All right. Collision notes, and then we can move on to WWE.
Why?
I loved the opening.
I was
For
gonna say the
Collision?
same thing. Yeah. How's
So
with
good.
AR Fox. Yeah.
First, they did the promos, which are back, hopefully, but they did the cutoff with AR Fox. And it's funny, I actually wrote in my notes before they announced the match from Dynamite. I was like, what happened with AR Fox and Swerve? Fox and Swerve. And then they announced the match for Collision. I was like,
That's
well, I
hilarious.
can take that off. But I loved it with the pyro going off and then beating
Yep.
the shit out of him with the music. It was dope. Awesome visual, really cool.
Did you
Um,
see the sign of the girl who had the Prince Donna hand moving?
Yes, I did.
That was a great
awesome.
sign.
Great sign.
Loved it.
Actually, I have a Collision question.
Go
Oh.
for it.
Wasn't the 69-day celebration supposed to be Wednesday, or am
No,
I
it was
crazy?
Collision.
No,
it
it
was
was-
always supposed to be
It was always
Collision.
supposed to be.
Yeah, always Collision. Sorry they put them on 2 days for you. But
Brutal.
Sex Stallions, let's go. Hot new group.
Hot news.
Hilarious.
I love the pairing.
Yep.
They're all awesome. So that pairing and then the Righteous with Lance Archer, like I like both pairings. I'm intrigued to see where they go. I just hope that they're not like another. I feel like they're just going to be another like Butcher Blade pairing where
I
they
do
just
too.
Like they're already getting fed next week to
Mhm.
not Christian. Is it Christian Darby and them?
Not
No, I mean,
Christian, Edge, Adam.
is it them? Those three? Yeah. They're already getting fed to them on Collision.
Yeah.
So like whatever. I mean, maybe they will get the win, surprise everybody. I doubt that they're gonna have them lose. But that's cool that they have those two groups together. I do miss Dark Order. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that.
I know.
At least put the vignettes. Like, do something.
I don't think there was a plan, but usually Tony has one, so maybe they're just waiting. I don't know.
Speaking of Christian, I'm loving the whole like the father of the year, father figure thing they keep doing, especially with what's his face Neil keeps hyping him up in Guinness. He's just like, and the best father, how dare you? Shut your mouth. Like he's just like anyone who goes against him. He's like, shut up, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like it's so funny. They have bro so well.
Nigel McGuinness.
Night, thank you. I said Neil.
He beat Rey
I was like,
Mysterio.
who's it?
Greatest of all time. He's a better wrestler. I'm sorry. So the acclaim segment. My only note about it is, as someone that's watched
It's
Ring
the
of Honor,
They've run this segment 6 times. I feel like in the past
yeah.
6 months.
The
It is
problem
the
the
same
problem
over.
is with it's like I don't say the WWE mentality, but it's a wrestling thing where it's working. The crowds are loving it.
Yeah.
If they're gonna keep reacting to it and loving it, it's almost one of those things where it's like, who are we to say? But it's okay to be annoyed by it. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
get it. But how many
But
times
you're
has
right.
the Acclaim been in the middle of the ring with balloons and podium and celebration? I want to say more than 5 times.
No, you're right. You're right. I do think they
Yeah,
should.
like too many times for their 69-day title reign. Like
The problem is, I think they should
Once
lose
every other
them
week.
soon. But like, I can't. I mean, who do you?
to be honest with
It
you,
shouldn't be House of Black. They're involved with too much other shit right now.
like just Billy Gunn just has to stop. Like
He's
he's
actually
what's
the
killing
main
it
driver.
for me.
He's the main driver for why I'm out.
That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah.
The
He
Damn
sucks.
Max stuff isn't killing it as much for me. It really is
It's
daddy
really-
ass. Like I'm kind of getting over him.
See, I
he's
mean,
never got on the mic,
and the
he's still
stick.
not good.
Like I liked it at first, but now you're just doing it every time the DX stuff, and it's like all right. Like,
it's interesting.
but yeah,
Yeah.
no, I realized that this past week I'm like
daddy
it's
ass.
not Max, it's not Bowens, it really is Billy Gunn. As much as like he can still go and good for him, like
He's good in the ring, but
he doesn't fit into this gimmick as much.
But even think of him when he was in his prime. Minimal mic time. He's
Of
been
course.
getting way
Yeah.
too much mic time recently.
I guess I don't know.
And
Yeah.
his jokes
that's
are
also
not
fair.
funny.
Yeah.
His
He does
jokes are
like
awful.
he still thinks it's 97 with some of those jokes. They're not
He's
good.
terrible.
I guess I don't know. I guess I'm not as like I don't have as much of a problem with it as you two do. But like,
He's
I just
corny.
realized
Yeah,
I
He's
had the
just
problem
corny
with
as
it.
hell.
you know what it is? I think I enjoyed the segment overall because like it really just felt like they were out there having fucking fun and they were just
Of
ripping each
course,
other.
and they definitely
So,
are.
I don't know.
But like,
yeah.
but the problem is, like you said, it's the same thing over and over and
I
over.
want to
It's the
say
same.
every
Like,
3 weeks they do this with them.
it's just
like-
another celebration. It's like all right.
Yeah.
Like, didn't they like cut a ribbon like 3 weeks ago for something when
Was
Daddy
that,
S Daddy S was behind a podium and they were
was
celebrating
that his
something?
birthday?
Yeah, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
And
they
then
do the
before that
same-
was National Scissor Day.
yeah.
And then before that was like another title
It's the
reign.
same thing, and it's Billy Gunn making
I
penis
think-
jokes.
I think what
from,
happened-
like 1997.
Not
as
even,
you said.
not even because you guys are obviously you guys aren't the only two that feel this way. There are a lot of people on the internet that feel the same way about the Acclaim. They're kind of tired of them. I think what happened was they had their run as tag champs. They cooled off. Everybody was like, okay, they are what they are now. And then they got back to trios belts, and everyone was like, okay, probably not. Like we don't need another title reign. I think that's what probably did it for a lot of fans because now they're back out there doing all the same stuff.
I disagree. I would have loved them doing a tag team title reign again. I don't think the tree. I don't. Again, Billy Gunn
as
is
we're
what I
talking
don't
through
think
it,
needed
it's
it.
Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
He's get him.
I don't mind
out
the
of
title reign. I don't mind the belts. I like the belt. I said it from
cool.
the
If
beginning. I love the belts.
If I
had
had
the money,
4,000, I would.
Right?
Yeah.
So I have a question. So I was gonna bring this up.
just 4,000 a drop.
I was gonna bring this up in a later week when it felt more appropriate or whenever it felt like we didn't have as much to talk about. But screw it. We're about a year in with the
Yeah,
trios
yeah.
titles.
How we feel about them?
Like, do we feel like they're really working? I feel like they're hurting the tag division, and I personally was thinking about it this week, and I just
You think they're hurting the tag division? That's
Yeah.
interesting. I was in.
well, I think mainly, honestly, I think it's mainly because I'm
It
looking at
takes
the
time
rankings, and like I'm looking at the rankings, seeing how much little like is going on with the tag division ranking wise.
It does take time away from the tag division as well.
But the problem is that we were saying how oversaturated the tag division was, regardless that this was supposed to be like an alternative for it.
I just don't think
But
I
they're
don't think
not
it's
using
being
it
used as well.
Exactly, because they're not giving it to those like I thought this would be perfect for OC and the Best Friends, since they weren't giving the Best Friends the tag team belts. They still don't have it. I thought this would have been perfect. Death Triangle, unfortunately, just Pat KK and injured. That's why they didn't really.
Phoenix
have
is hurt too, but yeah.
And then Phoenix had hurt, yeah. But like that's what it was meant for. House of Black was a good trio for it, and now I feel like the other problem though is that they're putting random trios together for these trios. Like when House of Black was defending their belts, half those trios were just put together the week of. And like, hey, we want to fight you guys and go after the belts.
To be fair,
it's an open challenge.
It's thrown together, but those trios that you're talking about were fighting as trios on Ring of Honor leading up to that. Like you're probably thinking of like Blake Christian, AR Fox, and Darius Martin.
Yeah.
They're a trio in Ring of Honor.
Okay.
But I get your point. Like it still looks thrown together.
Yeah.
But
and also, and this is a complaint I have about a lot of the stuff. I don't mind all the title defenses. I hate that there's no feuds. Like I feel like there's just so many title defenses now without like even like give me a week or two of something drawn out. Like
and that's the problem
example,
with too many belts.
Garcia facing for the world title belt. Give me an extra week of them just talking on the mic, going back and forth, doing something instead of him just being like, "I want a title shot."
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
It's also poor timing,
like
because of the pay-per-view.
Of course.
So they're just like
he just defended against Omega, and now he's defending the week against Shay.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's not new with Tony. Like he does that with AEW. How many times do we watch a Dynamite and go, "Oh man, this is gonna be dope"? Like and they're gonna build it, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Nope, it's happening next Wednesday." He does it all the time. It's not new. I was just thinking about the trios belts in particular. But
I just kind of think trios belts were fucked from the beginning with the suspension.
Well, yeah,
and they've just been like,
yeah, they really are cursed.
Whatever plan they had went right out the window from the beginning.
Trios belts are almost as cursed as those fucking women's tag team belts in WWE.
All right. So just to get the thing that I had a problem with from that segment.
Damn it, that was supposed to be a good transition for WWE.
I got a few more things, and then we're done. I promise. Dalton and the boys coming out and like being heels.
Yeah.
Like they're
boys.
Here's the thing: they've been straight up baby faces. He cut an hysterical promo afterwards. They put on social media that I'm gonna send you guys. You guys got to see it. It's funny, but I think that was the problem with the segment was they did the segment, but they didn't give Dalton a mic, and it just went too long. Where he was standing there grabbing the trophy. So I was like, what are we doing? Like Dalton's a talker. Give him the mic. Let him say something stupid. Let them react, and then do the match. So. That part I didn't
If you even noticed...
Yeah, they could have taken the mic out of Billy Gunn and gave it to Dalton.
If you even noticed, when they first attacked and they were doing the brawl outside, Bowens was even like talking like Sal would be like, what's his problem? Like, he's our friend, but like...
Yeah,
like even he was trying to draw out an explanation just for something, because like it didn't make sense.
Yeah. Red Velvet back. That's dope.
Was that Rampage?
She's back on next week's Dynamite. She's wrestling.
Oh,
they announced it on Collision. But
yeah, Collision I half watched.
I feel like Tony Khan was bullied into next week's Dynamite to make fans move on from Flair, but I will not forget. I think he stacked next week's show. It's a great card. I mean, you got Jay White and Mark Briscoe. You got Penta versus Swerve. Joe versus Keith Lee. Like MJF and Daniel
that's
Garcia.
another one, man. Joe versus Keith Lee. How do you not have that be a fucking feud? That is one of the... that's gonna be such a fucking banger.
What I'm hoping happens.
I can't wait.
I
hope Lee wins it.
I hope Lee wins it, but I hope that they finally bring back the devil and his little putties to like beat up Samoa Joe. Because right now they're just doing like the face and grab the camera.
Yeah.
Have them attack Joe.
Yeah, they gotta attack
Fuck him up. Joe loses the belt. That motivates Joe to team with MJF. So that's what I would do. Get it to Lee. And then you can have Lee and Shane Taylor.
Would that motivate Joe to team with MJF?
Well, it would piss off Joe.
Joe would think it is MJF.
Exactly. So, but still, it wouldn't motivate him, but it would hype him up to let them start going at each other.
No, I agree with that.
So, and then the last thing I have here is the very last thing said on Collision. Malachi saying to FTR, "So your best friend's gone, and now no one cares about you but us." CM Punk, baby. That's definitely. I mean, I'm not even like trolling. It's definitely what he was. That was pretty dope.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's all I got for AEW. We can move on now to our WWE talks.
I mean, really, the only WWE talk we should really do is just Crown Jewel. Anything from last week led up to Crown Jewel. I would say the only like show thing I would bring out is maybe Cena's promo on Solo, where he just like didn't have a voice. Like that's about it. I don't know what else. Both shows weren't really great as always.
Creed Brothers debuted on Raw. That was pretty cool.
They had a
I
pretty
liked
good
their
match.
Miz is babyface now, which is weird.
He's catching up to the big show.
He's just baby.
So
Yep.
ridiculous.
I wish the tag division had titles to feud over because they're having great matches, but
You talking about girls?
no, the men's because none of them. All these tag teams fight each other, put on bangers, and no one's
There's no
feuding.
tag team belt,
It's
like,
all Cody and
crazy.
Jay, Kevin and Sammy, the
So
main
stupid.
eventers, because of Roman.
And they don't even
It's all
need it.
trickle down.
And they don't even fucking need it.
They
That's
don't.
what's so annoying. What, like, give it to the tag team
Yeah.
division.
Xia Li versus Candice LeRae had a 2-minute match. It was fucking
You
bullshit.
say
Yeah,
wait.
that was gross.
Yeah.
You say because of Roman, but doesn't Judgment Day have the titles?
Yeah, but my point is, like, all the main eventers are feuding over the tag titles because Roman has the belt as never
okay,
around.
gotcha,
So it leaves the tag champions with nothing.
Mhm.
It's a trickle down thing
and,
of like
Walter's got the IC.
Walter, baby, let's go. I love you. All right.
Oh, it's Gunther, right?
Gunther.
I think the Money in the Bank briefcase is a ticking time bomb for the end of the Judgment Day. I
Yep.
don't think he's gonna win it. When he catches in, he's gonna lose, and that's it for them. Michael Cole accidentally called Candice LeRae Candice Michelle.
God, that was so funny.
Called her Candice Michelle. Then he says later, getting old is a terrible thing. Austin Theory stinks. SmackDown's unwatchable.
So SmackDown did the dumbest thing and compounded it by making it even dumber than the original idea. So they did a weigh-in. And the weigh-ins are already stupid for WWE. Weigh-ins don't make any fucking sense.
Mhm.
Especially when it's Rey Mysterio and Logan fucking Paul. What are you weighing in these guys for? It's a clear weight difference. Regardless, instead of doing out in the crowd live, they do a dinky backstage segment where it's not even like a full room. It's literally just like whatever catering room they got. They put a couple extras in there. They put them both on this stupid podium to do a 40-pound difference weigh-in. And then they do a quick brawl where Rey Mysterio does like a little like
With the microphone.
like he waited for the ball, then he does a little like with the microphone.
It was so stupid.
like it.
It was really bad.
Not only was it all bad, it could have just been all done live in the ring. It would have been the same waste of time.
Or just not done at all.
Just with a bigger crowd. Not done at all, I also agree. But it was just the most, I hated it. I hated it.
I love
Hated
my
it.
personal favorite part of it was they were doing the sound of like camera shutters clicking,
Yeah!
but everybody had cell phones, and I'm like, all right, no one's even fucking got a camera. Like, what are you doing? Like, they
Listen,
pumped into sound.
The iPhones, they make that shutter sound
Oh, yeah.
when you take the picture if
Yes.
you leave your volume on. I swear, try it
Yeah,
later.
any self-respecting news reporter wouldn't have their volume on. You know that. All right. Well,
So that was terrible.
my last
That's all terrible.
few quick notes on SmackDown, then we can go on to Crown Jewel. B-Fab looks like she's going to be with the Lashley group.
I keep forgetting that B-Fab is still in WWE.
Yep. Charlotte and Shotzi beat the tag team champions in 3 minutes. That's really cool. Totally makes
Such a
sense.
joke.
And then Taz catching strays from John Cena, calling Solo Sikoa a bargain basement version of Taz.
But I don't think that was just straight towards Taz. I think that
It
was
wasn't,
just
but he's
slight.
catching like what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
why even name drop Taz of all people?
Because
Because of the towel.
Because Taz
It's literally
attacked,
because of the towel.
because Taz attacked him on Dynamite. He said, "Hey,
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. No, I
Yeah.
believe it's because of the towel.
All right, we can move on to Crown
Also,
Jewel now.
speaking of which, really quick, did you catch that point where I forgot who they were talking about, but Taz was talking about if his son were to try to beat the crap out of him? There was something on Dynamite where they were talking about like
when
a
Hook
father,
got escorted out."
yeah, something like that, where a son's like can beat up his father, and they were joking. They're like, Taz, what about you? And it's like, psh, I wouldn't dare fight my son. He kicked the crap out of me. Are you kidding me?
Taz knows.
He's like, he murdered me.
Taz knows.
Crown Jewel. So Crown Jewel, I'm gonna steal your take, but I agree with you. I feel like the first hour was great,
Mhm.
and the second hour and the second half was just a snore fest. Like it was very boring. Like I totally lost. I was actually really, and I don't like watching Crown Jewel, but I watched it for this. I swear that's the only reason. And after the Logan Paul Rey Mysterio match, maybe I forgot how many matches deep that was, but like after like the third or fourth match, I was just like, it's not really the women's match totally took me out, and it always does because of how they treat the women's match. And stuff.
Which
So,
which women's?
The 5-way.
5-way took you out.
The 5-way, and that was early.
I like the 5-way.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
5-way was in the first hour.
Yeah.
So you can't take my take now.
Most of the matches were still good. Just that one match wasn't. Anyway, but I don't know. It just wasn't the best to me. Especially the main event. Logan, the LA Knight Roman Reigns match really just kind of fell because kind of knew what was happening and just kind of more false finishes and eating. Just
Yeah. Before we move on, do we have the predictions to put up, like how we did, or no?
like,
We can tell them, but I don't know if we have it up.
Do you think you could pull them up real quick, producer? Any,
Which picture?
the predictions tab. If you go back to the rankings tab, I believe it's on the same one. Is it not? Or no, maybe it's not.
Yeah. So
Okay, no problem. I can pull it up real quick.
all right. So I could start off just So the first match was Drew and Seth. It was awesome.
Probably the first match was Sami Zayn and
No,
JD
first.
McDonough.
Oh yeah.
Sammy and JD McDonough, DK mode.
DK mode.
Going at it.
Do you want me to read off how we did?
You could just read off the overall results, I guess,
All right. Overall,
for our viewers.
we'll start best to worst. I went perfect undefeated finally in these with a nice 8-0. Juicebox made 2 last-second switches. He switched his Logan Paul Rey Mysterio pick to Logan Paul, but then he also switched his John Cena Solo Sikoa pick to John Cena. So he went 7-1. Either way, would have went 7-1 if he left the picks alone.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt, who I think is still playing golf, went the exact opposite and went 0-8.
When did I start playing golf?
Well, golf is the lowest score who wins, right? So
Got
I think that's what you're going. So our overall records.
You win some, you lose some.
First place, I have 51-14. Second place, 47-18 for Juicebox, and last place, below 500, 32-33 for Matt.
Wasn't a great output there. Wasn't great.
The Saudis, man, they got you.
It happens. You know, sometimes you just swing and you miss. But you gotta pick yourself up for the next one.
We're on the crown jewel.
Oh boy.
Best control.
I mean, we're on the. Damn it, we're on the full gear.
gear.
We're on the full gear.
Maybe full gear brings you better luck.
I'll say it was a rough night for all the Rey Mysterio podcast supporters because for him to lose
Bro, if
to a
you watched
YouTuber.
one segment, I told you from the beginning, Logan Paul, I told you last week he was winning. I told you why he was winning. It was clear that Logan Paul was winning.
I didn't watch one
I
segment.
tried to tell you to.
I
So,
watched negative segments.
So here's the reason, the mentality into my switches.
You like to leave them off YouTube? So
Just
you go
because
watch.
I think I finally decided that if WWE is not going to care about having one part-time champion, they're not going to care about having 2. And if they're not going to care, why should I? So I switched my pick to Logan Paul. Because I was like, well, clearly they're going to do it.
What I am hoping, I don't believe this to be true. I have no reason to believe it to be true. But just for the circumstances, I'm hoping that he's not part-time for the reign. I don't think he's going to have a long reign. I think it's going to be maybe 2 months tops. But I'm hoping that he's here for most of the weeks. Maybe he misses a week or 2 here or there. But most of the weeks he's here week in and week out because he's not training for another fight anytime soon. So he has no reason not to be on TV. And I think with the title belt, he knows that, since he's made the Roman Reigns comments in the past of how, he's fought as much as Roman or yada, 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 that I think he might be on TV consistently for the title reign itself. Again, based off no evidence, just what I've seen and what I'm hoping.
Yeah. I mean, when he called Rey Mysterio out in the ring, I knew he was going to win. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
It was over at that
So
point.
why didn't you pick him?
Because it's the #1 Rey Mysterio podcast. What don't you understand? Are you kidding me?
We will see. That's all I'll say about Logan Paul. We will see. All right. So I have a few quick notes about Crown Jewel.
My goodness.
Classic WWE production crew doing A++ work during Drew and Seth.
The in and outs.
No, not during the in and outs. So at one point, Drew did a move to Seth, and I believe he was going for the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration taunt. I don't know what it's called, but yeah,
Okay.
he was going for it. They cut the camera two or 3 times during the taunt where you couldn't even see it, And as soon as he finishes and you see him stand there at the end of it, Wade goes, "Did you see that, Cole?" And it's like, no, we didn't fucking see it. Because your camera crew went to the crowd and then Seth, mid-fucking taunt, couldn't see shit. Fucking stupid. I didn't even know what it was, but I heard him go, "Cristiano Ronaldo, he did the thing."
God.
Fucking dumb. So that pissed me off.
Okay.
Kyrie Sane's back.
I saw that.
So that's
Kyrie
cool.
Sane's back.
Insane-
That is cool. I do
insane
like
in the
that.
membrane.
Because that's
Yeah.
definitely going to be the start of the dissension with, what are they called?
EO,
Damage control.
Damage control. Thank you.
EO and company.
EO and company.
Um,
But also, Kyrie Sane looks like a badass right now, which is dope too.
well, that's probably, she only wore that because
I like
of
it.
crown jewel.
I'm just saying, I
Sure.
hope it's.
So I have some
I hope
breaking
the
news.
face paint
I have
is.
some breaking news.
Let him break it.
My sources tell me that the WWE will be getting a little stronger in the women's division because they're going to bring the second best rated female wrestler and put her in NXT, I think, because she's going to be in the Performance Center. She's Julia, I believe is her name.
I was gonna,
Julia?
I was gonna ask you to pronounce it.
Who?
Yeah,
Is it Julia?
It's Julia.
Who?
Julia with a G from Japan.
Oh.
She will be at the Performance Center, so I assume that they're putting her in NXT because that's what you do with top talent.
So I have breaking news. My breaking news says her contract with Japan isn't up until March, and she's not allowed to talk to anybody or visit with anybody
What the
during
hell?
that time. So
My
it's
damn sources.
been a crazy news day out there.
I
But
don't have any breaking news, so I'm good.
yeah, apparently her contract's not up till March, and she can't talk to anybody. So whatever's going out,
So what was that?
I think the news of there's another wrestler. I think her name was Sarai or Sarai that
Wait,
was
hold
in
on.
NXT. She was in NXT. They gave her like that Sailor Moon gimmick.
Soraya?
Yeah, it was like Sarai, I think.
No, I figured it out. Julia is 6 letters. CM Punk is 6 letters.
It's a Trojan horse. Yeah.
CM Punk will be at WWE
so-
by the end of the month.
Everyone assumed when Kyrie got hired that WWE was going to start. A rumor got out there that they were hiring 2 more Japanese women to come in and form like a mega stable. So everyone started thinking, oh, it's going to be her. It's going to be this person, this person. So then this morning it came out that Sarai signed with another company. I don't know the name of it, but another company that's not anyone like, AEW, no TNA, nothing. And everyone's like, oh, Triple H loses again. WWE loses. They couldn't even get her back. Blah, blah, blah. And I think what happened was that came out that she definitely didn't go there.
That's so
And I
funny.
think somebody put out the news that they're going for Julia and she's coming, and then it got debunked. So it's been a lot of like that today on the interwebs. But sorry to jump on your breaking news.
Man, oh man. No, I just got more news broke.
Yeah. Cody and Damian, I barely even watched it. It's the same
I just-
Raw main event crap
It
we
just
see
doesn't
every
make
week.
sense. And also, like, give Damien the fucking win. Like,
No way. Cody at this point.
if Cody loses because of outside interference, what's the worst that happens?
He's Superman. He can't lose anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just give the guy the
Yeah.
fucking win.
So that's all I got on WWE. I do have 2 more notes in general with wrestling to talk about, but if we have anything else WWE, we can talk.
WWE related. No, I just hate him. So,
LA Knight was a big victory.
He looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good in the match. He looked like he belonged.
You knew that was gonna
It's
happen.
just the
though.
same Roman
Yeah,
shit.
that
It was like he was gonna win. and there's interference,
nothing
somebody else.
happened in that main event that was surprising.
Yeah.
LA Knight looked strong.
He looked good. He didn't
Roman
look like a
did
bum.
strong.
They protected him, but
Yeah,
just
like
I didn't care.
yeah.
And I saw people online who were like, "Oh, this was better than Sammy." Like, no. Like the Sammy match was better because you actually believed he could win.
And
it.
Sammy, you're more emotionally invested into Sammy also. Like that was a
What,
very
me or
no.
Oh, the
in
crowd.
general,
I was
'cause
saying,
that
yeah.
was a very well played out fucking storyline.
Yeah.
Not a put together 2-week storyline.
But, like the timing and everything, like Sammy could have won that.
Storyline than having
Cody
no storyline.
could have won that.
Yeah.
LA Knight,
You knew what.
You just
knew what.
no.
So are they going to another match?
Mhm.
Cena and Sikoa.
Yes.
Are they doing the long play with Cena here? Are they rebuilding him back up?
Well, they gave him like 12 Samoan spikes, so they murdered him. So Cena
Yeah.
shouldn't be talking for like a year now.
If Cena
which
can
is-
talk.
Also,
But I will.
And his name is John Cena!
I will take back what I did say last week, where I don't think it was on purpose, but John Cena could barely talk this week
Mhm.
after taking a Samoan spike, so
You think it wasn't on purpose?
I don't think it was on purpose.
That he was doing the voice?
Yeah.
It was 100% on purpose.
Oh.
100%.
The Simone Spike actually.
Oh,
I think he was sick.
1,000,000%.
I think he was sick.
They
in real
taped it
life.
the same night.
I think he was sick.
It was bad. You're bullied. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not even going to entertain this anymore. All right.
Oh, but they mic in the other stuff, but this can't.
Yeah.
Conspiracy
Did they mic in the?
theories.
Did he have to? Did he should have came up with the
game
games.
voice.
My name is John Cena.
Oh god. No, Cena should be off TV for at least a week though, because like he did get technically
Well,
murdered.
of course he's going to be off for at least a week. That way next week he can return.
The return of John
Cena returns. Although, so it did just come out today that just to go into like the strike again, the actor strike. The association gave the actors their best and last offer, and they reviewed it and they turned it down today.
No more TV ever.
Short version.
We're getting robots.
Strike goes on, so I will not be surprised if Cena comes back.
Cena's staying for a
And
while.
sticks around.
What are your last two notes there,
So
big
my,
guy?
my last two notes. I'm not sure if you guys heard about NWA getting a TV deal with CW Network. So apparently it's not going to be on the CW channel. It's going to be only on the CW app.
Good start.
But
Hey,
Worked for Live Golf.
apparently,
the more views that they get now.
well, apparently not, because apparently NWA is going to lose this deal, or they're in hot water for losing the deal, because recently they did a pay-per-view, and on the pay-per-view they did a segment where they had a wrestler standing around a table doing cocaine. Like lines of cocaine on the table and doing it and falling over. They aired it on pay-per-view, and apparently the CW is not happy. I just had to share that little nugget to see, in case you guys didn't know.
Is there anybody I know in the
EC3 is there.
Our
is this-
our current SmackDown general manager used to be
NWA? Wait,
the
isn't this
NWA.
the CYA?
No, not control your
No.
narrative. No, this is,
CYN.
Yeah, that was
no, that's right. That's dead.
Nick Aldis used to be the NWA
I thought he
champion.
was TNA.
He
both.
was too. He did both. But he was more recently NWA.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan owns it from the Smashing Pumpkins right now. But no, as of yeah, I know.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Ice Cube.
Nope.
Billy
Easy.
Corgan.
Corgan.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
my
that's hilarious.
and my last note, I wanted to see what you guys thought about this. Apparently, John Moxley did an interview recently and talked about his concussion, and that he thinks that it's something that they should implement in the future. Is going forward, they should have an independent concussion specialist at ringside
God.
to watch the matches, and if they think something looks wrong with the wrestler, they can call the match right there on the spot. And a lot of wrestlers are coming out saying they agree with it, and Mark Henry's gone on the record saying it's in the works, that they're trying to do something. I don't like it.
For safety, I get it. For what are they gonna call it next? Illegal contacts? Roughing the
That's
passers?
kind of
Like
what
they're
I'm
basically gonna have like a
Yeah,
concussion spotter.
But hold on, but you can't have both arguments because you guys are also the ones who are arguing how Rick Knox is such an unsafe guy. Now you have a
Wait,
safety
hold on,
net
hold
for
on.
someone
I
like
never
Rick Knox.
said anything like that.
No, here's my problem with it. My problem with it is,
You
okay,
put him on the list of the spookiest, scariest
I didn't
people.
put him on
Listen,
any list.
he didn't. It was me. All right, it was me. All right, Danny. So here's my issue with it. In all seriousness, you can have like an hour-long Iron Man match. Imagine Danielson versus MJF. You're halfway into your story. Danny's selling like a fucking motherfucker. Everyone's buying it. It's awesome. He's fine. The independent guy does not know. He thinks he's concussed. He can go and call the match right there on the spot and end your pay-per-view match.
I think they'll have.
I mean, that's
for
also
that.
true because what match did you bring up last week where he did like the weird like little like guitar thing
That was
Oh,
NXT. I think.
Ilya Dragunov.
and like some shit like that.
Yeah, but like that could have been selling.
100%.
You know, like
I think they'll have.
I'm agreeing.
I think they'll have the concussion guy and the ref. Will
Talk.
have like a.
I
They
hope
have
so.
to be
I
communication.
hope
They can't
so.
be full autonomy on the
Yeah,
concussion.
listen,
guy.
I want people to be safe.
It
Yes,
should be
of course.
I think they're gonna do it where it's like a backup where like he's checking with the ref and be like, did they talk to you?
Yeah, I just got a bad feeling about it. I don't know.
I do think
Because you could also have him checking in. It'll be part of the story, even though it's real. Like
Yeah.
he can check in during the match and be like, "Let me make sure it's not concussion," then leave.
It's one thing for Moxley to say it, but when Mark Henry said on like Busted Open, like, "Oh, we're looking into it," I was like, "Shit."
I kind of agree with it. I'm not gonna lie.
I want them to be safe. I just don't want the creative process. I don't want a match to get fucking the rug pulled out
I
from under it,
don't think it will
and
unless
someone's
it has
fine. That's all I'm saying.
Watch
to. I
the
don't think it will.
We'll
Do you
see.
watch the NFL?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking.
If
man.
we're using the NFL, that's different than because half the time they let the guys back in when they're not supposed to.
No, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
That's a
Yeah.
whole other thing. All right. Well, that was my last note. We can keep talking about this, but that's all I got left. So we can move on now.
But also, then again, you looked at a match like Matt Hardy and Sammy Guevara that never should have kept going.
Well, yeah.
That could have been something where you need a guy like that.
Yeah. But at least that was the end. I'm still relying
never
there.
kept going.
Yes. But yeah,
All right.
I had to bring that up because I'm concerned. But.
Well, on that sour note, we're going to go to commercial break and we'll come back for Say Something Nice. So please join us after this commercial.
Say something evil.
Where's Eisencraft? Are you watching?
I was doing Danhausen.
And we're what shit every time
Gets him
now.
every time.
And we're
Hits
back.
him every time.
And we are back with our my favorite segment. Say Something Nice. Producer,
Shit.
who are we saying something nice about this week? I really hope it.
What?
That doesn't make sense.
The Undertaker.
How dare you trick us?
Batista. Who put Batista on their list?
Is it Batista?
I mean,
What?
dang. Someone
Batista's on the list?
Someone here doesn't like Batista. They're exposed. I'm curious. Who put
Did you use this list from last week? Oh, you used the same list we've been using? That's so weird.
somebody? Well, one of us did it.
I don't think I would have put Batista on the
Shit.
list.
All
I like
right.
Batista.
Well, I'll go first. I think he's a great actor. I like him in all of his roles. He's pretty solid. He's probably one of the best wrestling actors that there's been, even more than The Rock. With the roles he takes, he's very particular.
He is a better actor than John Cena.
Oh, for sure.
That counts. That's his. I said The Rock. He said Cena.
I don't like his pierced nipples.
Wait, we're not saying.
No, say something
Say
nice.
something nice. Say something nice.
This is what happens when you ready to say something. You got confused.
Did he ever wrestle Rey Mysterio?
Yes.
Yes.
Remember that was the big show.
That was when he went to go kill Rey Mysterio too.
You were supposed to be my friend.
That was Big Show?
No, that was Batista. He grabbed Ray by the head
I
like
thought he was gonna
this.
squish his little head.
You were supposed to be my friend. You just shook him.
I have something nice.
Go for it.
His song slaps.
Yeah.
I believe it is the number one
Number
song.
2, right?
It was a runner-up, I think, in the
Oh,
tournament.
Number
runner-up?
2, yeah.
I think it faced Hogan in the finals.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it upset Stone
No, I
Cold.
thought it.
And Triple H.
yeah,
It went on a run.
All right. No, really, it didn't win.
Batista?
It
No,
lost to
Hogan
Hulk
won.
Hogan.
Hogan definitely won.
Damn.
Batista was in the final.
Yeah, sure. Batista on the list.
That's so weird.
Someone did it. Y'all lying.
Bluetooth.
I want to.
Did you say something nice? Or
I want
did
to go
miss
back
it?
and look. Batista.
Probably on my list. I don't know. I don't remember.
Batista had one of my favorite WrestleMania moments when he beat Triple H and at the Hollywood WrestleMania.
I hated that one.
Really? Oh, I love that. I thought that whole feud
Well,
was great.
I mean,
The build-up to it was really good.
Well, that Mania turned me off on WWE for 3 years. So
Wow.
I loved Angle HBK.
I was gonna say that Mania had a lot of good matches, didn't it?
Cena Batista winning was enough. Cena beating JBL and Batista beating. Even though I hated Triple H, I didn't like Batista either at the time.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I didn't like- I
I
didn't-
enjoyed both of those wins.
It took
so
me a
that's
while.
Very different
It
for
took
me.
me a while to turn around. On
That's very
Batista.
interesting. All right.
Yeah, I didn't like him for the first few years.
All right. Cool.
But yeah.
All right. Well, that's our say something nice for this week. Was Dave Batista? Strangely enough,
The layup.
real easy one. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Juicebox has been pretty annoyed with the
Well,
picks. So.
Yeah, I had that 1 month where I just went through the ringer.
Literally every week
I
I
got
thought you were gonna
destroyed.
kill someone. And now we will go to our last segment, our last little game of the day.
It's time for the main event.
And that is our crossover grid. For those of you who have never done the crossover grid with us, that is when we are given a grid and we're trying to figure out what name fits into all of these categories.
What is WCW?
Oh man, these are
It's all WCW.
tough ones.
Yeah.
So
There's one Royal Rumble.
we got easy ones, and then we got tough ones. So we got WCW champion Royal Rumble on the roster during the Royal Rumble 2002, and we have the WCW Cruiserweight champion. Then we have if they were on the roster during WCW Greed 2001. So for those put that in context, that was like right before they
Before
got
Shane.
bought out and they went to WWF. We have the Intercontinental Champion and we have the United States Champion.
Can I contribute to the only one I know I can?
Of course. Producer, I will need the grid and then kind of the mouse too, unfortunately. If that's plausible. And if it's not, you can use it and I'll just tell you where to go.
Actually, wait, shit. That was 01.
That's your call.
Fuck. I don't know if he was in 02.
I think I got one.
All right. What are we thinking,
Go
boys?
for it.
Where do we want to start?
Bottom left.
Greed 2001. That's like right before they shut the shop.
Sounds about right.
I don't even.
Trying.
Just a reminder for everybody, I never watched WCW, so
neither.
I really don't see it at all.
this is struggle bus.
Is it on the PlayStation?
See, I was gonna say Kane for the middle, but I don't
There
know
we
if
go.
I don't know if he was in the
All right,
02.
where are we going? I'm sorry.
All right, well, you go first. You were first. Bottom left, you said.
Bottom left is the WCW
Cruiserweight
title.
champion.
And Greed
And he
01.
was on the roster for Greed 01, which whatever that
Mhm.
means.
Pay per view
I'm going to say Rey Mysterio.
No.
in 01.
Yes.
He wasn't on WCW roster
Yes,
before.
he was on WCW roster until the end.
he
and
didn't. He
he-
wasn't in WWF until 02, I think, or maybe even 03.
Yeah, but that's not what they're saying.
No, I know. But I'm
Oh.
just saying he wasn't like with WWE yet.
Did he never win
So
the Cruiserweight
Rey
title?
Mysterio, Billy Kidman's another choice. I don't know who would be less. You'd probably think Rey Mysterio. More people would say Rey over Billy. But yeah, let's go with Rey.
I'll defer to you. Kidman might be the better scorer, but yeah, go for it.
We'll go with
Could we
Rey.
use Rey for more? Hey.
Rey was 26%.
That's all right.
Rough one.
Sounds
WCW champion Greed 2001.
Booker T.
That's gonna be Booker T, but that's gonna be another popular answer.
Well, that's the only
Do you have
answer,
a
isn't
better
it?
one?
No,
They
no.
don't have to be
Oh,
champions
wasn't-
all the time.
wasn't
You're right.
champion
You're
at
right.
the
You're right.
time.
Okay, yeah.
They just had to
DDP
have
could have been another one. Ric Flair,
Was
Sting,
Buff Bagwell champ yet, or did he not
Buff
win?
Bagwell. I don't think won the belt.
Didn't he win it in WWE, like when they did
No,
afterwards?
no.
I don't know. Okay.
Pretty much anyone you can think of on the WWE roster towards the end was champion. So who do you think has the least amount of?
Flair, Sting. No, those are not top ones. Arquette.
Okay, was on the roster. Booker T is 20%. All right. On the roster for 01 and 02, was Billy Kidman on the roster in 02? Yeah, right? He was in the Invasion angle?
Yeah, but was he in the Rumble? Oh, no, was he on the roster though?
Again,
I keep
just have to
like
be
I
on
said,
the roster.
this is a bad one for me. I'm not.
Billy Kidman, I'm going to try that one.
Nope.
Wrong. Incorrect.
Wow.
Out of curiosity, I want to try something. We'll put the names back in. I just want to see what Billy Kidman would have been for this. Oh, he was more interesting. That's interesting. If you're a very mysterious and more popular pick.
Probably used elsewhere.
All right, I'm giving us a mulligan. We get a do-over on the middle one. I'm allowing it.
That's fine. Royal Rumble 2001, 2002, WCW. We have IC. Oh, let's go with that one. IC Champ, WCW Champ. That's an easy one. We can figure out who was both. Ric Flair won the Intercontinental Championship, so he was both. Hogan didn't win both.
Sting.
Sting didn't win the IC belt.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett might be a good one.
Jared.
David Arquette.
Not.
He won the IC title a lot of times, though. I feel like that one might be more obvious than we think.
Jericho never won the WCW belt. The Rock technically won the WCW belt.
I don't know if they're going to count it. You can try it. I don't think they're going to count it.
All right, so out of those names we said before, who do you think is the least? Jarrett.
Yeah, do Jarrett.
Jarrett. Nice, 9.4%. I like how they used his return picture.
Was Mr.
Sure.
Perfect in the 02 Rumble? Was that 03?
Mr. Perfect was definitely in the 02 Rumble.
You sure? I thought it was 03.
No, that was the return Rumble. 02 was his return one.
The do Perfect in the middle.
This one?
Yeah. I thought it was 03.
Now you got me double thinking.
I thought it was, because 03 was the year that...
I thought 02 was... Oh, no, maybe it was 03 then. Yeah, you might be right. Now you got me double guessing myself.
What about Kurt Hennig?
I like it.
Royal Rumble 2002, Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, Jericho, Benoit,
You can do RVD.
Angle,
Yeah, do RVD.
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Nice, 2.8%.
Nicely done.
That's all I got. I'm out.
No, you're not.
I don't know anything else.
Cruiserweight and Intercontinental Champion.
That would have been good for Ray.
Did Jeff win?
Billy Kidman.
Jeff who?
Hardy win the Cruiserweight? No. No, he didn't. That would have been good for Ray. Fuck.
What about Eddie?
Swerve.
Eddie
win Cruiserweight?
Good call.
He was a cruiserweight.
I'm done.
I don't know.
Eddie Guerrero won the Cruiserweight belt.
Are you sure he's red? No, I'm serious.
That's
It's-
his background.
Oh, I thought that meant wrong.
No, that
I
was
thought
the
green
background.
meant right.
No. He
Oh.
wouldn't.
No,
Remember
wrong
how
means-
we got it wrong and it
means
didn't pop
doesn't-
up?
It doesn't fill in.
How the fuck would they do that?
I don't know, man.
They do that to me.
Because he light cheats. and
All right,
stuff.
Rumble. Yeah, I don't know, man. Now I'm out.
Rumble.
Now it's all WCW.
I mean, this one can be a number of them. Diamond Dallas
Because
Page.
01,
Two page.
Austin 101. Who won 02 Rumble?
Oh, it's not.
02 was
6.4,
WrestleMania 18. Was
nice.
that Triple H?
02 Rumble.
Because 01 was 17. So
But-
02 was 18.
But Triple H was never on the W. Oh, he
It was
was.
Triple H and Jericho with the title match.
Triple H was on the WCW Greed.
No, but I'm trying to remember the Rumble. I'm trying to
Yeah.
visualize it, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, like, if...
Yeah, no, I can't help you there.
That's fair. Like, if Triple H won that Rumble...
That
Who
means Mr.
else was
Perfect
in
was
it?
in it.
Thanks. Yeah, I got nothing. I really can't.
Alright, so Rumble and Greed. Just trying to think of who they would have signed over.
When did Ric Flair rejoin WWE?
Like 03. I don't think he was
Yeah.
there in 02 yet.
It was after Invasion.
Yeah.
Who was
so-
in the invasion?
Invasion ended in 01.
Yeah, in November 01. Survivor Series.
So who was kept on after Invasion that was also on the roster? No.
Sean Stasiak. I think that
Tyshawn.
Actually, no. He was neat. What about Hugh Morris? Wasn't he
I
still
don't know if
around?
he was still on the roster in 2002. I think
Bill
so.
DeMott.
'Cause all the big names didn't keep on. We used Booker
Harry
T
Saturn.
already.
Nah, he was already over with the Radicals.
Dean Malenko.
Also already over.
Yeah, all those guys are already over. Who was like their net? Who was another WCW just big name that came over? That's the problem. There wasn't a lot, right?
Buff Bagwell.
Plus he kept on for 202. I don't
What about
think-
Tajiri? Oh no, he was ECW.
Man, this the roster one's very difficult.
Oh, we'll try for this Gregory Helms Hurricane.
That's a great one. Definitely Gregory Helms.
I don't know if he'll be in as Hurricane or Gregory. Hurricane Helms.
Hurricane Helms. Yeah, 9.5. That's a good one. Good job.
Nicely done.
No.
You keep saying that.
Sheesh.
Well, I don't know any U.S. champions. Like that now it can be out. His roster was easy.
Lance Storm. Did he win the U.S. belt? Fuck.
I'm sure he did because of Canada. I'm sure they did it.
We're on such a good roll, I'm afraid.
I don't know.
Nice. 7.2.
Cruiserweight champion and a U.S. champion.
This is a hard one. Who won both?
I didn't even know WCW had a United States champion.
They were that's where WWE got it from. It's that belt. They just
Oh.
adopted it. So yeah, I absolutely cannot help. I don't know these champions enough.
I don't think Benoit won the cruiserweight. Dean
Probably not.
Malenko, did he win the United States?
Probably not. Again, I have no help here. I'm just
Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko feels like a good one. Or Billy Kidman.
did we use Kidman? Oh,
I don't think Kidman won the United States. I could be wrong though.
What about Sting?
Sting didn't win the cruiserweight. I think Dean Malenko. Wait, who was? Oh, that was Benoit. Maybe Benoit did win the cruise. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go with Dean Malenko. It's the last one of the day. Dean Malenko.
It's not gonna
He was
be.
like a-
It's not gonna be Dean
It's
Malenko.
not.
He was like an Iron Man.
It is Dean Malenko.
He won the U.S.
Yeah, buddy. Get out of here. That's the top
Those
picks.
are the top picks.
Scott Steiner,
So Jericho did win the WCW championship.
Jericho.
Oh, so they counted all the ones from
I
WWE.
told you they did.
I just don't feel comfortable saying
Goldberg,
it. Like,
Booker T, Triple H. Booker T.
all right.
Kidman.
Well, we did it.
Kidman would have been 34%, so we didn't say Kidman down here. I want to see.
That was rough, though.
Malenko was 36%. Wow, Malenko was a popular choice too. We were debating that for so long. That's one of the top choices.
I did not enjoy that one.
All right, well, we got it done despite Juicebox's very low expectations.
I like the
All right.
I like the football pads Hurricane Holmes is wearing.
I do like the football pads. It always happens when they don't have a picture for them. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week. We hope you had a great time. For anyone watching on the replay, we hope you really enjoy it. Next 2 weeks are going to be really big for us. We're going to be celebrating Survivor Series. We're going to be doing probably our biggest draft we've done so far, followed by a very interesting fantasy card we're going to be putting together based off the draft. So please join us next week so we can explain all that to you. Very special Survivor Series 2-part episode. And we hope you guys come back, and we hope you enjoyed tonight. Thank you very much. See you guys next week.
Bye, everybody. Hopefully I get to do the intro next time.